Kevin Marfo getting a start inside, and LaDamian Bradford also moving into the starting five.
Well, this is going to be a matchup of tempo. There's no question about it. As A&M wants to play this game in the 60s, and LSU wants to play this game in the 80s.
A&M comes out with the 1-2-2. Quick shot, Cameron Thomas, the freshman, off the mark, but a rebound by Mwani Wilkinson. He has been magnificent. He can do so much without the... He is third in the country in field goal percentage from 2. He has now made 20 out of 22 inside the arc. A&M willing to push, and it rolls home for Emmanuel Miller, who picked up the foul just a moment ago. And now the league's 5th best scorer has his first bucket.
And this A&M three-quarter 1-2-2 will drop back into what I'm calling some sort of hybrid defense. Some coaches call it man, some call it a zone. It's got principles of both. All I know is this: it's hard to score against.
Against Nicholls State, won by only 6.
And LSU trying to pick up the tempo by pressing after makes.
Bradford penetrates. Here's Quentin Jackson leaving his feet. Andre Gordon off the mark. Here come the Tigers. 4-on-3. Trailer is Thomas, the freshman.
In transition, before A&M gets a chance to set the defense, Thomas just kind of trails the play and wide open. He has
percent of LSU's possessions in with him putting a shot up. Saving a flag into the game. He didn't play last time out against Watford. He was nursing an injury. One of them, I'll keep him nameless, said, man, I'm trying to get to the league. I need to be on the floor. I need to play in the NCAA tournament. The contact tracing or the COVID. In fact, a couple games ago, Will and 2 of his assistants had to sit out the game. Here's a corner 3 from Quentin Jackson. A&M struggling from deep, but they have
on zone some, man some. Talked to Will Wade about that today.
There's Miller with the shot clock winding down. Man, he's one of those.
Fearless. He's just absolutely fearless. So again, the three-quarter designed to slow you down.
His run this season, especially last time out against Nicholls.
Well, I asked him a little bit about, was that a summertime decision, or is that based on this roster? And he said, learn other skills that you can only get by playing 5-on-5. More pickup, less individual workout. That's not to say that there isn't a place for the individual workout.
Thought you were talking about sharing time in the sandbox. Share the toys, kids. A&M, they both belong to Gordon.
And Gordon is a streaky shooter, has been that way.
All alone, point blank, and a push back up and in from Manning, nearly a goaltending. Darius Days doesn't miss many 2s.
Tom, don't you get the sense that LSU wants to score in the first 10 seconds every possession? A&M would just be happy to score in the last 10 seconds.
Would you agree that most college teams, if not all of them, have something within the offense to get an early bucket at the direction of their coach?
On the Rutgers team, or the last couple of teams, they are north-south. Man, do they get out and go to the rim.
Thomas misses the 3. Javonte Smart, who missed last game due to contact,
really struggled shooting here in the early season.
Manning has started this game just this season, I should say, 33% overall, 0 for 5 from 3. Andre Gordon off the mark. Reminder, J.J. Chandler unavailable for A&M. He did not make the trip to Baton Rouge, and we got a foul inside Gordon.
Things just aren't going to click right away.
Especially this year, where time on the floor and time with your teammates has been limited. Watford on the offensive end, shot clock into single digits. Hassan Diarra will drive. And off the mark, rebounded by LSU's Josh LeBlanc Sr. Watford again.
Those that don't know, Tom, Transylvania is the other school in Lexington, a Division III program just down Broadway from Rupp Arena.
Block touch for flag. And a rebound by Thomas. LSU pushing.
Well, you can hear Will Wade in the background. Move the ball, move the ball. Yeah.
And as the season continued, it was just a goal to make it to Atlanta in a championship game. And I think everybody thrilled with the way things turned out.
Seems like that should be the rule and not the exception, doesn't it?
Well, if you work hard and you want to be coached, you're going to be one of Buzz Williams' favorites right off the bat. LSU on a 9. Thomas. A&M just won for its last 10. Here's Thomas. Near us. Ripped down by Watford eventually. Thomas overran it.
So if I'm Buzz Williams, I'm thinking anything under 10. If they can get it anywhere under 10 going into the halftime locker room.
I understand LSU has a 13-point advantage. Here's on the SEC network.
Do you think Pat Bradley had the same special rules for him that Thomas gets from Will Wade?
The only rules for Pat. You watched LSU's game against Nicholls State. What did you think about their defensive versatility? Emmanuel Miller with an over-the-back foul on the previous trip. That's his second. Here's Thomas, the freshman. Step back long 2. Why is that a good shot for him when it isn't for so many others?
Special rules. Special rules. You've heard me talk over the years. I am not a fan in college of the step back 3. I see it short all the time. Cam Thomas is a different dude. He can make this shot because of his strength, his upper body strength, his ability. Watch the step back. And even though that's a 2, that's off balance. That's
only 4 free throw attempts for each team in the first half. A&M perfect at 5 for 5 now. Thomas got to get on him and get in the wing. He's looking for that ball like I'm looking for extra cane sauce. Here it is. And he walked with it.
I feel like this is a real danger zone for A&M.
Here's Days again. Here's Watford. Ellis from 3 in this game, just 2 for 9 from the floor. Thomas fading away. You wonder, Saban Flag didn't start the game, didn't start the second half. A layover from whatever kept him out of that previous game. Dave. Watford
off the bounce. Tom, don't you get the sense that A&M is trying to just be the hang-around team here?
No doubt about it. They'd love to muddy it up. Force LSU into some bad shots. The difficulty is that not only is A&M going to have, they had practiced 3 times since December 7th. They had a 90-minute practice scheduled for today. Frank Martin isn't sure his guys can get through a 90-minute practice. Many of them haven't been able to work out, Mark. If they've been quarantined in 2-bedroom apartments because of university policy, they can't leave the apartment. It's not like they can go run around in the back. Again, there's not great passing, as Will Wade explained to us. There's not great ball distribution in the half court.
Well, again, Javonte Smart is a made point guard, and I say that with all due respect because he's kind of become the point guard. He shared, but you talk to coaches, what do you have to do to win? What do you have to do to play? You got to defend and rebound. Defend and rebound. No, you don't. You got to.
I think if we can get half of the teams to 18, it'll be a resounding success. Just as successful as the football. Thomas on the left wing. He was begging for it. Offensive board.
Take another look after Thomas misses the shot. Just be active. Good things will happen. Nice find by Charles Manning.
Phenomenal freshman season for Tennessee. He's still in the league, by the way. So back to Cameron Thomas.
Keep other teams from getting offensive putbacks.
Radford missed them both. College basketball news today. Arizona has self-imposed the postseason ban for 2020. Due to that lingering investigation, bet they're excited to get on the floor tomorrow night on ESPN2 at Vanderbilt. A&M this season.
But Tom, they went a long time in this game with, if they're going to have a shot at a lot of success in the league. I thought he got better and better as the year went along last season, and really was a key contributor to A&M going 10-8 in league play.
Missing a couple guys off that team, including Chuck Mitchell. Sure he's getting a line wet somewhere right about now. Trying to feed it inside, and a bullet pass that was low. It's like crossing up your catcher. Gordon from 50.
Here we go.
Thomas for the career high.
This performance snowball into Saturday's performance. And of course, they've got Auburn at home on Saturday.